Good afternoon, good people. Hope you're all well and we're all keeping safe and all your families are well. Nice 20-degree day today in the UK, so that's in Celsius, by the way, 20 degrees Celsius, so not too hot, not too cold, not too hot. Absolutely spot on for a bit of shooting. So yes, today, do you know what I thought I might do? Like I did the other day, I did my 1911s and got them all through a shoot, because there's a few pistols in my collection that I've still not fired as a shooting review yet. So I'm going to do all three Berettas today. So yes, the first one, we've got the Beretta M9A3. Yes, I've done a review and a shooting review on this, but when I did the shooting review on this one, I wasn't particularly happy with the camera angle. I just started my videos and didn't realise you had to have it in widescreen to see the picture properly, make it better, if that makes sense. So we're going to shoot the M9A3 again. Also going to shoot the beautiful M92A1. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. We'll have another quick look, good look around these, even though I've already done the review on these, but we'll get these fired again. But also, we will fire the Krownland 92, which is nice in chrome. So we're not doing a shooting review on this yet, but also I did do a review on this, but again it wasn't in widescreen. So again, we'll have a good look around this again in the nice widescreen format. So let's get the M9A3 out. So yes, got this box from America. I thought, you know, seen the Real Steel unboxing videos on YouTube and thought, oh, okay, I wonder if someone's actually selling this box and get it shipped over from America, and lo and behold they did. So I managed to get this off eBay. Obviously got sent over empty, but because it's a one-on-one replica, it fits nicely in this, so I thought I'd get a nice Gucci case. So yeah, this is all the way from America and holds everything very well. Obviously mimics an ammo tin, but the Real Steel actually comes in these. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. So yeah, your magazines will go there. I'll keep some spare CO2 in there, the Allen wrench, Allen key for the magazine, and some spare BBs. And voila, the pistol itself. Look at this. I thought I'd make you have a good look at this in the widescreen format. Do a proper review on it. Again, this is the green version. Normally these first came out with a metal slide and polymer bottom. Then they decided to do a full metal version, which I'm glad they did. So normally these did come in FDE first. Then Umarex decided to bring out basically this green colour. They had a black and silver colour. They had like a grey, dark grey finish on it as well. There's a full black coloured version, and obviously the FDE. But again, these were on sale a couple of years back because nobody was buying them for some reason, but I just think this actual dark, you know, the dark green colour goes really well with it. So I snapped it right up, got a good price for it. And again, yes, this is the M9A3. Different to the old style Beretta that we're all used to. So you've got your nice straight pistol grip there, nice logo, Beretta logo there, extended mag ejection there, and then all your Pacho Beretta markings, serial number and all that good stuff. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into the history, I've already done a review on this, but again, this is the M9A3. This is Beretta's submission to the contract for the US Army's new pistol, which come out many years ago. Obviously, as we know, the US Army picked the M17 or M18, which is the 6-hour P320, I do believe. If I have got the numbers wrong, please comment below. But yeah, this was Beretta's entry, which is pretty damn good, to be honest. These now come MOS ready. The M4s, again, extended barrel. You can mount a mock silencer on there or a suppressor, etc. That's a threaded barrel. Yeah, apologies for the neighbours there. fixed front and rear sights, and again full metal blowback, full metal lower pistol, and full metal slide, and again gravity fed dropout magazine. A nice snappy recoil on this as well. So you've got double action, or you can pull the hammer back and have single action. But unlike the real steel, the M9A3 by Umarex doesn't have a decocker, it just starts a safety catch. Alright, so yeah, and there you go, mod M9A3, caliber 9mm parabellum. You know, I mean, again, okay, that kinda grits me a bit, but end of the day it's small and right. I mean, that's fine, doesn't really bother me too much. But again, they hide the gumph on the trigger housing there, on the trigger guard, sorry. There's your caliber 4.5mm steel BB, made for Umarex Germany, so they hide that out the way. There's your hoop for your lanyard if you want to put one on. Fully filled strippable. The slides can come off. So yeah, pretty good pistol and all. Again, there's your mag. Fortunately enough, this mag also fits the M92A1, which is pretty damn good and handy, so that means I've got 2 mags. So yeah, that's pretty damn good going. So yeah, all in all, pretty damn good pistol. Obviously these, even the real steel, come with polymer grips onto the full metal lower there, but yeah, again, field strippable, pushing your button in there, comes straight off. There's your gubbins in there, like I say, slight bit of Pelican oil on there, give it some lubrication if you do so wish. And then right back, clicks back in, ready to go. So yeah, that's your M9A3. Yeah, again, Beretta's entry into the race to equip the US military with their new sidearm. And obviously Glock did their 19X, and then 6 Hour did their M17 and M18, which is the P320, but this is Beretta's entry. And again, comes in many different colours, but yeah, I got this on sale because nobody was buying them for some reason, but I think it looks brilliant in this nice green finish. So yeah, pop this back in here for the time being. So this is the most up-to-date version, and then yes, we have the M92A1. Again, very famous, made famous by the US military. Oh god, Hollywood galore. I don't think there's any other film that this isn't featured in, apart from, you know, a couple. But this is the A1, which means it's got your upgraded Picatinny rail there. Again, you can the normal Pytro Beretta that, you know, it's featured in Lethal Weapon, many movies. Again, this was the old sidearm for the US military and law enforcement agencies around the planet. Very reliable pistol. Again, fully metal, full metal lower pistol grip, full metal slide. Yep, you've got your even the real steel has polymer grips on there. And let me tell you something, like the M9A3, these both weigh a good kilogram. Very weighty. And like I said earlier, just then, you can see I've fired this a fair few times, but the mags are exactly the same. So again, I've got 2 mags if I just want to shoot the A3, or if I just want to shoot the A1 here. I've got 2 mags for one. I've got 2 mags for it now. So yeah, again, magazine fed, gravity fed mag, but again, full lock back after the last shot, full blowback, and again, this is just your CO2 BB. serial number there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this writing, made for Umarex Germany, like they could have, like the M9A3, they could have hidden that a bit better underneath here maybe, but end of the day, these have been out years, and I'm talking absolute years, and they're still very popular, they're still being sold today, and the prices of these are skyrocketing. Seen some prices nearly £200, which is absolutely mental, but just goes to show you that they're a very reliable air gun. So yeah, M92A1, caliber 4.5mm, 177 steel BB, and that means they're under the power for what they should be, which is good. I mean, they could have hidden this maybe there, and then maybe kept that on there. Beretta trademarks, licensed by Beretta Italy. Again, what I'll do is I'll compare the gripes later on, but again, that's nice lasered in there. It's pretty decent. One tiny thing, and I tell you what, a positive about this, the spring on this is immense. Like, the actual blowback is very crisp. So the only negative I have with this pistol is the decocker. So normally a Beretta do come with a decocker. M9A3, this is only the M9A3, it's only the safety catch, but on the A1, this particular pistol, that's meant to be a decocker. So when I first took it out of the box, you can decock it, the hammer should go, you know, actually decock itself, and then it's on safe. But it fired. So it's on safe now, look, that's fine. So what I'll do, I'll show you that again. So hammer back, again, this is double or single action, you can pull the hammer back to do, or activate your single action. So that's on now, that's meant to decock the hammer. But it's fired it, now it's kicked in, the safety's kicked in. So what I'll show you is to decock this now, I have to use, it's got ambi controls. Watch this. See that flick forward again? So I think it's just worn out inside. I mean, end of the day, it's an air gun, and the safety does go on, but that's, you know, the decocker does wear down. So if you do get one of these, don't keep decocking it, because this will happen. So I'll do that again. So watch the hammer. So I'm having my finger there, thumb there, even though I'm only meant to use my thumb to click that down for it to engage. So I'll just hold that in place. See, it should have engaged by now, but I'm having to put both down and put pressure on it. There you go, I've had to push that right down, and that's engaged the decocker, and then that's engaged the safety. So that's my only gripe, the decocker does wear out on this. Generally, you take it out of the box, you push that down, it would have decocked. But I've had this pistol a fair few years now, so I've got to push right down on both switches for it to engage. But I don't really want to use the decocker anyway, but that's the only, you know, negative I've got with this pistol. Apart from that, it's extremely well built. I've not had any dramas with it. So yeah, this is the Umarex M92A1, which is extremely well made, full metal, good weight to it. Right, now, did do a review on this other one. This is Krownland's version of a Beretta. It's called the KL, the Krownland 92. End of the day, it's a Beretta 92. Again, normal box, but these now come with pistol cases. But again, I got this a couple of years back. Generic user guide. It's pretty generic. Again, full blowback, steel BB. A lot lighter than the Umarex Beretta, but again, it's not the A1. It's the normal, you know, the 92 Beretta. But I'll tell you what, how amazing does this look, by the way, in chrome. I have to keep polishing it. Allen key, Allen wrench. Again, magazine. Just move this out of the way. So again, yes, full metal construction, nice and chrome, but there's no markings on it or anywhere. Bit of an extended mag at the bottom, but not a problem. Look at this, have a good look at this. I did do a review on this, but I just thought I'd do another one simply because the last review I did was in sort of portrait and not widescreen. It was done many moons ago, but there you go. Nice chrome, fully metal again, polymer grips onto the metal frame there, full metal slide and lower. Again, this does not have a decocking function, but you can pull the hammer back. There's your safety catch there. Engage is fine. And you double action again, so you can engage single action or double action. Let you look at this side, and it's literally just got the serial number on it. No markings, no daft writing on it saying, "Oh, warning, read manual before use," which really grits me. Again, it has got a red dot on there. Oh, there you go. Nice little red dot on the sights for you. Fixed front and rear, just like the other two Berettas. Full lock back after last shot. But look at that. That is smart. Again, magazine fed look. Yeah. But let me actually compare something now. So, this is my only pet hate with Umarex sometimes. End of the day, I know they're only air guns, but this is my pet hate sometimes. This is now locked back after the last shot. People think, oh, that's locked all the way back. Just going to compare the two. And I think they do, even the Krownland does the same. This could just lock back a slightly bit more. I know this is picky. You see how much give? There's about a few millimeters there. I know that's picky of me, but that's the only tiny little negative I can pick with it. But full lock back after last shot, it looks decent enough still, but they could have just, you know, just a tiny bit further. But yeah, end of the day, it doesn't take much away from it. It's still a really well built pistol. Again, Krownland have done the same, to be honest, but this does lock slightly further back. Again, very picky. Hard to pick something up with these, but yeah. But one tiny negative with the Krownland. By the way, this fires like an absolute beast, and I'll show you soon. The spring, the recoil spring, feels a bit weak. Yeah, see what I mean? It's got plenty of lubrication in it. Again, you can take this down, field strip it. Again, same button there. Comes straight off. Yeah, I think the recoil spring could be a bit stronger, I'm not going to lie. But again, not taking anything away from it. Straight in, back in. Again, brilliant looking pistol. Quite well built actually. Just could have a bit of a more stronger recoil spring. That would do me nicely. But yeah, anyway, as you can tell, I'm very picky. But yeah, again, very well made pistol. Again, you want to test, I mean, like you say, very picky. It could just do with locking just slightly further back. That's it, just slightly. But apart from that, it's all good. But feel how, you see the difference in the recoil spring. The M92A1's spring is the most powerful out of the two, even though the M9A3 spring is alright. Do the comparison up. See what I mean? But if we do the same with the M9A3, I mean, again, this is the same. That should be locking back about that far. I mean, yes, it looks better because that's got an extended threaded barrel anyway, but again, if you push that a bit further back, normally on the real Beretta, that safety is sort of a bit further than the hammer anyway. But yeah, Very picky, I know. But yeah, anyway. So again, A3, snappy. A1, recoil spring on this. The A1 is immaculate and very powerful. But let me tell you now, quite a fan of Berettas. Really good, well-made pistols. I mean, Beretta is a world leader in firearms. God, yeah, Beretta are really good at what they do. They make some stunning firearms as well. So yeah, A3, normal 92 in chrome, and your A1. Again, thought I've gone on for a bit there, but we'll actually get some shooting done now. So yeah, what I'll do is we'll load up a CO2 in the Krownland. Again, little thumb, press it there, revealing your nut. Again, I've just tried the Umarex Allen key. Doesn't fit, of course it doesn't. So let's use the Krownland one. Again, careful not to cross thread these. It's quite easily to do. We just lay that down for a second. Again, trusty CO2, silicone gun oil on there. Always do that. And sorry for the noise today here, folks. It's quite busy around here because the holidays are still on, but it's just people enjoying themselves, so it's all good. Yeah, again, just try and line it up as straight as you can, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not having a good day today. Just doing things aren't going right at the minute with certain things, i.e. air guns. Some of these can be a pain in the backside, but please try not to cross thread. Plus I'm trying to do this while I'm behind the camera. God, this has been annoying today. Alright, got it. Alright, Jesus. God, pain in the backside sometimes, right? Alright, in. Right. Trusty speed loader. Oh, by the way, you get a speed loader with Krownland, by the way. Yep, and make sure you got some nails. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'd say we've got 21 rounds in there. So yeah. Again, recoil spring feels slightly weak, but again, doesn't take anything away from it. So again, I'm just going to do what I normally do. Just get a few rounds down while I'm behind the camera, and then just to show you the action. Tell you what, it has got a very light trigger, which is nice. Oh, hit the water. I'll tell you what, really crunchy blowback, absolutely brilliant. Nice light trigger, very light trigger, and a nice decent blowback. again, full blowback after last shot. It is a pleasure to shoot, I'm not going to lie. Even though, you know, when you're tinkering with it and... Yeah, good. Obviously CO2 goes a bit cold, but it's a nice warm day, so that'll warm up very quickly again. But yeah, I mean, look at that. The recoil on this is actually quite powerful, and it's got a nice light trigger on it, and it's a pleasure to shoot, which is funny because the recoil spring doesn't feel that powerful when you're doing, you know, when you sort of slide backwards and forwards. But I'll tell you what, it doesn't half go when it shoots. So what we'll do, put that one to one side. Oh, that's a farmer must be having a good blast on his farm, bless him, good lad. Right, so this is your Beretta mag now. So what we'll do, get this loaded up and we'll shoot with some Berettas. Well, they're all Berettas, but you know what I mean, real Berettas. Straight on, that one that's this time, see? Again. Nice audible hiss. Again, God, you need some nail for the Beretta mags, fortunately. As in Umarex Beretta, sorry. You see that little hole there? Nice little bit for your bibbies. There we go. And again, so 18, 19 round mag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-ish rounds. So yeah, happy with that. What do you want first? A1, A3? Age before beauty, eh? Even though they're both beautiful pistols. So again, good old Beretta. You can see the you know, the real steel round ejects from the top there. Just wait out for this. This is immense. So the blowback of this one. Again, unfortunately, some of the paint can come off, as you can see there. But again, it's an air gun. It's not made from real materials. Obviously, real steel materials. What air guns are made. Sorry, real firearms are made from. But wow, just wow. The recoil on that is absolutely impressive. Very impressive. Very, very snappy blowback. And I tell you what, it feels nice. It's got a bit of a heavier trigger than the Krownland 92, but it feels really good. And I mean, it's actually what the trigger's meant to feel like. Still a nice light trigger, but God, this feels powerful to shoot. Very, very powerful. Yeah. What a pleasure. Absolute pleasure to shoot. So yeah. Nice. So what we'll do is we'll just keep this mag. Yep, empty. Right, pull that back again. Lose half a nail doing it. There we go. Right, A3 time. This is your A3. Oh, have we got too many in the mag? I think we do. So what we need to do is just empty a couple out, I think. There we go. Probably pop one back in. There we go. Yep, sometimes this mag can get a bit temperamental if you put too many in. There we go. Alright. So this is just to show you the and there you have it, there's the A3. Again, reckon 2 or 3 full mags out of these, and then CO2 will need changing, but yeah, water pistol. Oh, you got your 4.5mm in the barrel there. But again, full look back after last shot. Truly impressive. Umarex do a very good job with their air guns and other air weapons, etc. I'm glad they made a full metal version of these, because obviously Beretta is a very, very iconic pistol, very iconic indeed. And you know, the mods that they do to firearms nowadays is pretty cool. And I mean, you can just tell the difference between, you know, I mean, this first come out, I do believe, 80s, as in the normal Beretta, the A1 variant with the Picatinny rail, because obviously this is the A1 version. I mean, this Beretta would have come out first, your normal M92, or the, you know, the 92, sorry, with a normal Beretta would have come out first. I believe it was 70s or 80s, but comment below if you know the exact date. I do believe it was like the 80s. Again, that's your normal Beretta, used by many law enforcement agencies around the planet. Hollywood galore, featured in God TV, movies, the lot. And then again, the M92A1 come out with your Picatinny rail, torches, lasers, etc. Came out. But again, very iconic, and a very iconic firearm. And then again, for your military competition, what Beretta were involved in many years ago, for the competition for the new US military firearm, this is the M9A3, which is really, really good improvement, pistol grip and all that good stuff. You can tell the difference, nice straight pistol grip and all that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, I believe they're on the A4 now, the M9A4, but this is the A3. But yeah, folks, thank you for tuning in, thanks for watching. Right, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hope that's been a decent sort of review again of some of them better videos than I've done before. But yeah, this was to show you just their functionality, their slides, operating, etc. So yeah, hope you all stay safe, enjoy your shooting and enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'll catch you in the next one.